brand new division for the 2019 Plastic Playgrounds, and yet again proving that the event goes all out to bring as much of the riding community together here at this amazing few days of action. It is 35 plus men's semi-finals a go. We are here with the best category out of them all.
Oh yeah,
Ribbon, the one everybody comes to see.
Sure.
It's the 35 plus. Gutted I missed out on riding with these guys, but they have just done their semi-finals. Introduce yourself, tell them where you are from.
Doctor from London.
I'm Jan from Holland.
Martin from Argentina.
Martin from Poland, currently Vegas.
Currently Vegas.
Vegas.
All right, just slip that in. Okay, okay, boys. You just done your semi-final, so you're fresh off the water. Tell us about your favourite. We're going to get to you last because we've got
history.
Yeah, because you're going to talk forever. So these guys will never get a word in edgeless. Marcin, which is your favourite on the course? Favourite part of the course?
Like the rail section, but like I wish I had a little more time to train on it.
It's crazy busy out there, isn't it?
Yeah,
there's so much going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Were you heaving by the end of it? Yeah, it's non-stop, non-stop.
All the time.
Okay, so out of the rails, if we had to pinpoint you, which is your favourite part of the course?
I think the rail to rail, the down.
Oh, over here, or
Yeah.
the Henshaw to West Rock.
Yes.
Yeah, you hit that nice. Yes,
Yeah, like
Martin, and yours?
Yeah, the Munich match.
On the far side. Okay,
Yeah,
so
on the
that's
far
quite
side.
tricky, isn't it?
Yeah,
Trying to get
it's
that
tricky.
right. And the outside
On the outside.
is pretty heavy.
We want to do raid to raid on the outside.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jan?
That's
Well, I'm an old school. I like the kickers, but yeah, I have to choose today. I'm going with Martin, and also with the Kevin Henshaw. That's a nice one. Going up and then look down is
That's a big old drop. Yeah, thank you
that's
very
good.
much.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, here we go. Darko, talk us through your Felix hit that you've done twice in one day.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And we watched the video. We thought, it was bad, but not that bad. Then we watched the video and it actually looked quite bad.
The thing is, didn't hurt at all. The second one, hitting the water, some stars for a moment, but I'm all right.
Generally speaking, what's your vibe about the event, guys? Is this your first year
Yes.
at Plastic for each of you?
Yeah.
first
For all
time.
of you?
Yeah,
Okay.
first time.
What's your thoughts? Obviously,
Yeah.
weather, forget that. We can't help that. But the course,
no.
the way it's set up.
For me, it's crazy setup. Like amazing. All the guys in Argentina and South America asking me for this setup, and I tell you, it's crazy. It's really crazy, and it's so sending all the time. So that's what I think.
And pretty good to be around, like the youngsters and obviously the best guys.
Yeah.
just to
Yeah,
watch
well,
all of
first
them.
of all, big thanks to Stuart.
Yeah.
Setting up the 35 plus. It's
Yeah.
good, and I hope for next year also 35 plus, and we got more.
Yeah, sure.
Let the group be bigger.
Yeah.
and show you can do it. It's a crazy setup, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Marcin Pilicic starting things off for this 35 plus semi-final round. Setting the bar for this heat of three. Top two going through as he goes backboard, then rotates a 360 on the down rail of the fun box hack. Just choosing the fun box, not using the outside. That second half of the caisson. Going outside now for the West Rock Henshaw hack. He goes down the middle on the West Rock. Going through the bump onto the downside into the decline. I think kind of going 50-50, 3/4 of the way along. So this is section 2 of the rails here at the Plastic Playgrounds 2019 course. And this section 2 involves a whole bunch of options. Oh, he goes to the outside of the transitions rail. That is a very skinny rounded rail on the top of that curved bank. Difficult to stay on. He comes off the outside, staying right foot forward. We go to Munich Mac hack. On the outside, through the middle, between the two rails. It's a steep safety to bump up onto that middle rail, but he makes it look easy. Same rotation as we saw. Our judges really wanting to be seeing those different rotations, but that will score him well. Down the middle, incline up into the pool, then through the curved bump, out of the pool, that curved ledge. Now into the mega pool. He goes incline up once again, making that transition from pool to second rail a little bit more difficult. He goes backboard down the king, then rotating through that 360 again. Oh, he's going inside. Oh, that was a beautiful transition. So controlling the speed out of that corner. Goes from safety on the inside over the creeper onto the high ledge. Luckily not T-boning at the end, which could be the risk with the Felix. And then a half cab roll off the inside. Beautiful tidy stuff from Alexi to start things off. Next rider, heat number 1. We've got a Jan Kakoffen, been around in the world of cable weight part riding for a long time. As you can see by that beautiful first 540 off the inside kicker, the big one to boot. He goes right foot forward, so I think it was probably a cab 5 to start things off. He goes right foot forward into the fun box, transferring backboard beautifully down from the middle section over that, down to the decline. Butters his way over to the middle, so he can make a nice gentle edge out to the right-hand side. He goes Henshaw down the middle, looking for the transfer, gets it all the way along. So he goes backboard from the middle of the Henshaw down to the West Rock. Those are 2 clean hits to get things going from Jan. Which way is he going to go? Outside is the more difficult way. Is it out? Yes, it is. He goes incline, back 270 out off that backboard. Then, did we all think he was on the handrail then and asking for a T-boning, but he was on the pipe. Chooses a safer route. This is nice. Can he make it all the way along? Oh, beautiful from Jan. Rail riding extraordinaire right there down the Munich mash rail from safety up onto the middle rail all the way along. Full pull for him. He bumps in. He goes outside ledge. Backboard 270 around and round to end up right foot forward as he comes round the penultimate corner into the mega pool. Front lip onto the ledge, drops down. That is probably the weaker of his hits so far, coming off that ledge a little early. Now onto the Felix. Which way is he going to go? He goes on to that middle rail, which you could get a T-boning from, but he comes away after that backboard, ready for a kicker hit. Late cut into the middle kicker. Beautiful melon 360, gliding it out just a little bit, and that is beautiful riding from the Dutchman, Jan Kakoffen, killing it out there. Next rider on, Alexei Pogosov, charges in hard on his heel side edge, goes indie grab, tantrum, solid landing. First the inverse we've seen out of our boys, then he goes right foot forward. I'm assuming this is switch for him. He goes cab, 180 on, 180 off to ride away right foot forward now, pop back to his more comfortable way of riding. Lefty, regular as he moves across to the inside of the cable. He is going the curved safety from the iceberg up onto the top part of the case and pretty much full pull as he goes 50-50 along that. Little breather down that back corner, coming round into where there's the most options here on this course. He's going to go inside transitions, up the safety, onto the skinny rail, back lip. Then, unfortunately, not making a full pull there, getting pulled back into the curved bank. Staying outside here, which of the multiple options is he going to go for? He goes straight down the middle, hopping onto the middle rail, and then coming off that inside again. So not making a full pull there, but still super clean. Oh, 180 on, just about scrapes away. We thought that was going to be a butt shake, but he manages to claw that board back underneath him to get himself up with very little time to spare to get that down rail out and making that look smooth. Backboard, incline up, into Megapool, then onto the kinked rail. The middle rail of the Megapool, and then the Felix between him and the last kickers. He just picking the tail of the board up before he gets tripped out. It is Taco Central on that if you get it wrong. Now, toe side, last hit. He is one-handed in, going to be a spin, toe side, backside, mid-grab, 360, and a big old fist pump to boot. So Alexei obviously happy with that. Tough call between those two riders. Marcin coming in. Backside 360, super smooth off that middle kicker on the outside of the cable. Popping it back round to left foot forward for the wake the line rail. He goes inside rail, nice, safety to safety after that middle rail, really smooth. Now we got a beautiful full pull on the West Rock before. Is he going to go the same route again? He hops. Oh, he goes Henshaw, looking for the transfer. Doesn't quite get it, just goes straight down the middle of the transfer and that meteor drop to contend with. It was a solid 50-50 right the way through. Section number 2, last part. He goes incline to incline. Beautifully done. Backside board slide all the way, staying on that section to get a backboard on the mini pipe 2. Comes back inside. He's toe side now. Goes. That is actually a harder way of approaching. You'd rather come at that toe side to get the board up in front of you, coming out heel side. Very easy to slip out, but he gets the board slide, but comes back off on the inside. Going, kicker transfer to backboard, back 180, then just stays left foot forward to come around the corner on his heels. Pops it back round to right foot forward. We're going to see the incline, little stamp ollie. Stays right foot forward, down the middle for a backboard on that beautiful, fat, rounded decline out of the mega pool, ready to attack the Felix. Then we saw it transfer off that. That is nice, super solid, no wavering on that rail at all, locked in all the way through as he 90s out to stay left foot forward seamlessly into his last hit of this semi-finals round. What can Marcin come up with? I think there was a cheeky little tickle there as well on that half cab roll, and that is a much improved run from Marcin Pilicic. Now, I would hazard a guess that their 2 first runs are still out in front. That is a nice mid-grab 3 from Jan. 5 rather, sorry. Coming in left foot forward for that cab 5. Getting a late grab in there. Staying right foot forward. Maybe needing to add something onto this time. He goes for the 50 off the safety to the 50 downright, and then the backside 180 out. Staying right foot forward. We saw the transfer before. Can he come up with it again? He goes backboard onto the Henshaw. Hopping across. Backboard again, but then 90 out. Staying left foot forward as he comes round that corner number 1. Big old toe side carves. He bleeds the speed going outside. He chose the incline to incline, so the slightly flatter wedge to the pipe. Backside 180, getting a good bit of float out of that as well. He goes pipe, coming off earlier than he did last time. So that will mean it's kind of 50-50 onto which of his runs so far is the better one. Good pop there. That is not as good a pull, and a waver out of it as well on the Munich mash rail, getting pulled off early onto the down bank as he goes over to the first of our 2 pulls. He hops in, staying wide as he goes 180 on, then a 360 off to round it off and end up left foot forward. He's going to come around that corner number 3. He goes left foot forward, 180 on, going for that middle rail again. Oh no, this isn't to be for Jan on that run. And also coming off a little early on the Felix as well. So with the head down, I think Jan knows that this isn't to be, so he might as well go all out on this last kicker hit. Coming in right foot forward. Oh, that was going to be a very solid backside 5. Not getting that board around underneath him in the handle close enough, but sick riding nevertheless from Jan Kokoffen. There is very little to pick apart between these 2 riders in those first runs. So the best thing that Alexei can do to shut the door on Jan making it through. And of course, Marcin, unofficially, we don't know which of these guys are making it through yet. Judges' decisions are not in. Alexei now coming in. He needs to ram the nail in the coffin of Jan Kokoffen's attempts to get through to this final. But that's all rubbish because top 2 go through anyway, so don't know what I'm on about. Oh, a little tail tap as he goes onto that 50-50 and then 180 back the other way from Alexei. So what these guys are fighting for at least is a good position in the running order. It is likely that both Jan and Alexei are going to be making it through to this final of 4. Top 2 from each of these 2 heats in our semi-finals run for the 35-plus category will be making it through to our 4-man final. But what you want is a good place on the dock, i.e. you want to go off as late as possible to catch what the other riders are doing. But at the moment, it doesn't look like Alexei's run is matching up with his very first, unless he can pull out a little bit more on the remaining part of this liquid leisure cable. He goes down the middle. Now that was pretty much the same as last time. Hopping onto that middle rail of the mash, 50-50, then 180 out, stays left foot forward. Now he went 180 on. That is much cleaner this time as he goes 270 on to the decline out of that first pull. Comes off a little early. Hard carve at his heels to get himself ready for the incline up. Backboard there. Backboard there. Back 270 out of that. Getting himself back over to corner number 4. Ready to come back inside. Now each of our riders have gone safety to middle rail. Making sure they pick the tail up over the T-bone. Scary stuff indeed in that Felix rail with so many options. Last hit. Oh, it's a late cut on his toe side, backside. Same as before, toe side, backside 3. So I would hazard a guess that not being the same run, but he's happy nonetheless. DJ Dr. Darko Virik now in the house. Going for that toe side here. We're getting a running commentary from him. Did he just crossed his chest there, didn't he? Heel side now into the fun box hack. He goes down the middle. Cheeky little slap and tickle. As he hops off the box, moving across to the left. He is going to the case and hack. Goes into the whoop-de-doo to try and hop up. It was a hand plan. Just checking the surface of the top of the case to make sure it's smooth enough for his second run here. And he goes hand drag along the top of that as he goes into the pipe. Oh, it's a big cut. Oh, I thought he was going to launch him full send straight at the T-bone. Darko just having a little break at the back. We know it's going to go full send right in front of us for the kicker. That's what he saved himself for as he goes through the whip-to-do out of the first pull. Staying right foot forward. Are we going to get him into the pull? Looks like we are on that inside of the incline. Hopping down out of that safety as well. Now he did take a rather huge beating straight out of this. Can he keep it together? Yeah, he can. Gets a nice little boot out of the other side of the Felix. Wants to come back inside, so he goes hard at it on his heels now. Nice and super late cut. Middle kicker. Goes a little frontside shifty with a mute grab from Darko. Martin Jorge or George? Martin George Crespin. I'm going to go full English. Martin George Crespin. Oh, double grab out of that. He goes method, bringing the base of the board round so we can see it, and then coming back for an indie tickle as well. Martin now right foot forward, staying outside the cable. He goes fun box hack. It looks like he's going to boost. Goes to transfer into 50-50, pushing it back round into a back lip. Coming out of it right foot forward as well. Then staying outside the cable as well. So only sitting on the heel side edge at the moment. He almost going backboard into the whoop of the West Rock, and then it looked like a back lip out of that on the decline. Staying outside again. Takes, well, the scarier route on that double incline with the gap in between. Just getting pushed off to the outside, then coming back inside for a safety off the pipe as he works his way onto his toe side edge now. Hops on 50-50, then using pretty much all the surfaces on the mash on the inside there. He goes up onto the pipe, then down to the horizontal, then onto the flat bank. 50-50 all over the tail. Front board out of the pull as well, staying right foot forward. We haven't seen any left foot forward approaches, which could be marking him down relative to the next rider, depending on what they come up with. Comes out of that with a full pull, down that middle rail on the mega pull. Now it's the Felix. A lot of speed coming into the outside. Hard to control, but he does it with a really tidy stalefish, getting the back of the board right round horizontal, making sure that grab is between the feet on his heel side, and he goes left foot forward. Oh, 360. Front side rotation to round off. Super clean, nevertheless, from Martin. Nice work from him. And we move into our next rider with a big old Indy tantrum. We have out on the water Eric Gouzeau, the Frenchman who was here last year and the year before. He loves this event. Lovely 50-50 right down the inside rail of the Wait the Line feature. Popping a little backside 180, then back round to left foot forward. That is his regular riding stance. He goes to the case and he goes for the hop, front lip, 270 out, super solid. So choosing the top ledge on the outside of the case, and which is the inside of the cable, and hopping onto the rounded rail on the top. Spinning it back round and leaving until the last minute. No pre-spins for him on that feature, which the judges will love. Oh, he makes a full pull on the kink rail, goes 50-50 all the way, then a little bump off the safety on the pipe, on that second pipe as he works his way to the inside of the cable. Munich mash in his sights. He goes outside of it, goes for the 50-50, then doesn't keep his momentum on the outside of that rail, and the inside of the cable gets pulled off towards the cable. Now working his way, front lip with a little tail tap. Then he goes backboard, 270 out. We saw him before, was super solid on the inside of that pull, the first of two, as he makes his way into the mega pull. 50-50 up into the pull. Goes for the ledge. Lovely 50-50 all the way along. Pretty much a backside three out of that. Super solid landing. No worries about the handle pass either. Not getting his corner right, or choosing to miss the Felix, which could be a sensible play, knowing that the top two go through. Oh, that was nice. Toe side, backside three from Eric Gouzeau with a little poke at the end of that. So got to be happy with that first run. Super clean, no waivers, no... Darko coming in, goes inside kicker of the outside of the cable on that right-hand option on his second and final run. In this semi-finals, he's going to go down the middle of the box. He goes, not popping off the end that time for a cheeky little grab. Now he's going to work his way along to the left. Now we saw him hop through the iceberg. A little bit of swerving around as he goes down the middle of the iceberg as well. Gets a little pop out of the whoop onto the decline of that pyramid-style feature right next to the case, and that case and hack put together just for this event. Coming around the back corner, number 1 and 2, as he moves into this back straight, and the first of the features on that side. Now, last time he just took a cruise down this line, having a cheeky little hit on the pipe, choosing to chill and set his sights on the pull, or maybe he's going to go for the Munich mash. It looks like he's over that way. Is he going to go for a little bump? He doesn't, just gives it a wet for the next rider, which is very kind of him as we work his way round for this final pass for Darko. Goes in, hops in to the curved ledge, pops out of it cleanly. Now not going for a grab on that one as he works his way now into the mega pool. We're going to go for a rail hit or just a hop down. Are we going to see this feature hit again on the Felix? He went around the outside on to the ledge. Can he get away with it? Oh, he's going the inside. Oh my gosh. Did you get that, Dave AV? That is 250 pounds in the bank right there. Next of our riders, starting off with the toe side front side 3, it is the man from Argentina, Martin Jorge Crispin. Does anyone want to know whether it's Jorge, George? Don't worry about it. You carry on. Back lip. Gets a proper back lip that time. Didn't quite get the tail over when connecting with the down part of that fun box, but did it right that time, which the judges are going to see an improvement upon. He goes down the middle. Wasn't thinking about the transfer at all. Just wanted to go backboard, back lip on the top part of the Henshaw. Comes around corner number 1. And into the mind-bending array of features in that hat corner of the back straight. He goes incline. Oh, nice, adding a rotation, which is difficult when you're coming back inside the cable off that safety, then to rotate the other way, but does it smoothly. About the same as last time on the Munich Mash feature, or the hack rather, going from the curved safety up and now into the pool. He goes incline, backboard. Then front board all over the down rail out of the pool. Coming around corner number 3 as he works his way. Oh, a little shifty there, getting the back of the board up. Then goes to the inside feature on that with a kink at the bottom backboard. Coming around right now, toe side, a lot of speed into here. Darko Taco? No. Last hit for Eric as he rounds off his semi-finals competition run. He goes big, even bigger than the last one. We saw him as the first trick that time in his first run. He goes method into Indy, and he just said flip then, if in case we're wondering what he was saying. So not happy with that second run, but I'd say it was rather tidy. The Frenchman, Eric Guzot, rounding things off in this semi-final situation for our 35 plus. Just changing up the divisions a little bit for this year. We had vets 40 plus, we had masters 30 plus. They've split the difference for this brand new heat, which I think is good. Oh, I love that. Nice and poppy, solid grab, super tucked for that Indy tantrum from Eric. Heel side now, he's going down the middle, curved safety, 50-50, makes the transfer, oh lovely, 50-50 to 50-50, locking that backside 180, leaving it till the end, beautifully done, right in front of us, judges couldn't miss it. Now left foot forward again, he's going for the case, and I think he's going to go outside, top ledge, hops it on front lip, doesn't go for the back 270 out as we saw from last time, but still pretty solid. So Eric a lefty, staying left foot forward as he works his way across to the outside of the cable. We have got the pipe kink, which he doesn't get a full pull on this time. He goes front lip, but coming off halfway. Then as that safety, front side, inside wrap, 360 towards the cable. Popping it back round to left foot forward again. He goes down the outside this time, hopping onto the middle. Knew he was coming off, but popped a little stalefish grab out of it anyway. Nice bit of improv. Front lip, little tail tap. Backboard, a little bit of a back blunt, getting that board up in the air and the rail right under his back foot. 180 on, 180 back. Then he goes all the way down, full pull on, I think, the far rail over on the far side of the mega pool. Now coming out of it nice and smooth and in control. Yeah, gets that middle rail, that top skinny rail with the closeout on the yen. It gets the 270 in. As he rounds things off, we're going to see that super starty toe side backside 3. There's the... Oh, he was thinking about something saucy there, but misses the grab, doesn't get the rotation. But the first run was super solid anyway. We're going to be seeing that man in the final, I'm fairly sure.
All right, it's Ryan Peacock here. We are down on the dock for the 35 plus men's finals, and it is going to be insane. We're going to have a little chat with a couple of the riders and see what they're about to put down. So we got my boy Goose here. How you doing, boy?
Fine, and you?
Yeah, good, thank you. What have you got planned for this finals run?
I think I do exactly the same run for the first run, and if all is alright for the second run, I'd put my mob 5. So.
Perfect, man. I'm stoked to see it. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yo, so how have you been feeling about the course?
Yeah, it's a crazy setup, man.
Definitely.
Really, yeah, the first time here, so very, very difficult, but taking some risks.
Nice. Yeah, that's always good to see, and it's insane. You guys have all been throwing down. Yeah. So sick to watch. So best of luck, man.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Man, so how have you found the English weather this year?
I thought at first it will be much worse.
Uh-huh.
But it's okay.
Yeah,
I like
definitely.
the weather, even if it's kind of cold, but you can ride easily.
Of course, man.
No problem.
Definitely, and we've been very, very lucky today with the weather. We forecasted a big thunderstorm, but it's turned out all right.
Yeah,
For
hopefully.
the finals, yeah, I'm stoked to watch you boys ride, so good luck.
Thank you, man.
Man,
Hey man,
killing it throughout
you.
all the rounds. You're here in the finals. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling for this?
I just love it. You know, finally a 35 plus, and well, we can show off that the oldies still can rock.
Of course they can, man.
Hey, and on this one, I mean, it's a good mix of technical, but just also going big with the kicks and everything. I just love it.
Definitely, man. Yeah, you've all been ripping. It has been such a pleasure to watch, and yeah, best of luck, man.
Thanks.
Backflip done. So choosing the same path as you saw from Jan, picking the tail up and over the board into that backflip position, a little bit over the nose as well. So it's a tidy second hit. Cross to the Henshaw. That was nice. He goes backboard, backlip. Doesn't make the transfer, but it was solid nonetheless. Now Martin out on the outside. He chooses the same route as we saw from Jan, and solid all the way through. Oh, getting bucked a bit wild. Buckaroo style and the safety of the pipe. Getting the reverse inverted transfer on the mash rail. Martin now going to be hopping across onto the incline, all over the tail as he 50-50s up. Then he goes front board down. Nice hitting on that first of our two pulls. Coming round, which side of the Vivida incline is he going to go? On the inside. Did he just kick out that tail for a tap? And then hitting the donkey rail super clean. Any moment now, I'm going to be announcing to you the final of our riders in the Pro Men final. But let's get Martin done first. Yeah, boy, rotating all over the place through the fat box and kicker of the Felix. Hard heel side cut as he goes. Super XL booster. Thinking about that double grab. Let's hear it for Martin. Moving across to the Kaizen as he goes up the whoop of the iceberg, then up onto the top of the Kaizen, coming off a little early to the outside and having to power across hard to get round. That corner number one, corner number two is there. Now he picks his line. He is going to go backside, regular, into the transition rail. Back lip, little bit too much movement across the rail, coming off a little bit halfway. Chooses the outside That was pretty nice from Alexei. He gets bumped up onto the middle part of the mash rail, but then coming back out to the outside. 180 on, 180 off. Goes front board 270 across onto the down rail out of the pool. Alexei now working his way towards the mega pool. He goes backboard. Which route's he going to pick? Down the middle, backboard again. I think coming up a little early as well. But still making it to the Felix. That was nice. Front lip in, almost. Front lip all over the nose, getting the tail up and over to miss the closeout. One-handed, late cut to go the middle kicker for Alexei. Toe side, backside, 180. Lovely poach grab as well. Give it up for Alexei Pogosov, people from Russia. Last rider, first runs, 35-plus men final. Eric Guzzo of France cuts in hard. Heel side, he goes. I like that one-handed cut on your heels. That's not easy into an Indy tantrum.
Yeah, really big, really floaty. Coming in on his heels. Going 50-50 to 50-50.
Yeah, Guzzo, lovely stuff.
Now into this case and hack. On his heels going up 50-50 to frontside lip slide.
Picking that tail up and over nicely. I think we've been seeing that 270 pretzel out the back of that, so not quite the hit he was after. Eric now picking his line down on that back straight. Is he going to go left or right? He's going right on his toes. Oh, nice full pull across the kink. Getting all sections of that pipe. Then a tail grab poke. The safety of the second pipe.
Now coming in on his heels. Popping. Oh, wow. Going up. Transferring onto the flat. Full pulling that 50-50. Locking in. Backside 180 out. Now coming with the front lip on the nose. Tail tap into board slide pretzel 270 out. Getting some good clean hits back there.
Now the mega pull for him. Backboard. Stays regular. Oh, 3/4 of a pull right there as he goes board slide and then has to work it around to 50-50 to try and stay on as long as he can. Then that is nice. Wrapping into the line. 270 off the handrail of the Felix. One more hit for Eric. Toe side, backside. Thinking about the cheeky grab, but it was a nice floaty toe side, backside 3 nonetheless. Let's hear for Eric Guzzo. Oh, we're going straight again. No time to waffle. We are getting into... No.
And now we got Martin Crespin coming off the dock.
That is styly. Double grab, front side 3 off the middle kicker.
Now coming in to the Wake the Line feature. Looks like a 180 on.
Oh, big old manual out of that.
Going in the transition and just getting pushed a little bit back on the tail.
Same hit as before, not quite as locked in as before. He did choose a different line on this first section, opting for the Wake the Line feature as opposed to the fun box hack here. Good to mix it up, keeps our judges on their toes. Now he got full pull before. Can he do it again? Yes, he can on that double hit. Adds an extra backside 180 outside of the line, making it a bit tough to rotate with that tension. Inverted transfer the wrong way, not getting the time he was after on that middle rail of the mash. Board slide out of the pool. Coming around right foot forward now. He does need to be picking up his game in this last section just to improve. I love that little kick out over the handrail. Full pull this time, and I think that was on the middle rail as well. Much better improved mega pull hit from Martin as he comes around with a good bit of speed. 180 on. Oh, controls the rotation as he gets buckarooed out of that.
And now coming in to finish off his run with his final kicker, choosing to hit the XL with a method.
With time to claim it. Drone is up, for which we were waiting. Dave A.V. working tirelessly on his film camera video game.
They got a pretty difficult job out here. It's been a windy day, and he's managing to stay with all the riders out here and keep them in the frame, get some clips so that you guys can see it back at home.
Here we go, that next rider. Alexei Pogosov launching. Once again, a massive old Indy tantrum off that first kicker. Coming inside, he's going to go transfer. That was better. Getting on the tail a little bit on the top part of that and rotating right the way through.
Now coming in, choosing to use his hack on the case and going in the whoop. Locking in. Oh,
I like that. Inverted transfer. Triple threat.
Backside 50. Looked locked in, but then came off a little early onto the down. Got a little stuck and almost went down, but managed to pull it out. Hitting this transition
rail. Better this time. Only halfway along, about 3/4 that time, into that back lip. There is not much rail on which to balance on that transition feature.
And it's actually one of the longest rails I've seen in wakeboarding. Super hard to get all the way across it.
Alexi now moving across to the first pull. 180 on, all over the tail. Left foot forward. He goes front, back to 70, cross onto that rail and coming out of it left foot forward. Backboard into the mega pull. Lovely full pull down that middle rail. Backboard once again. Coming out of that corner. Loads of control in corner number 4. That was nicely done. Getting that tail up in the air as he picks it lip slide up and over the rail. Coming out over the close out too. Last hit for Alexi as he tries to pile on more pressure. Yeah, lock it in. Oh my gosh. It was almost a faceful. Come on, you guys. Give it up for Alexi. Okay, Eric Guzzo, what you got? Floaty Indy Tantrum, dropping out of the sky, getting in a little bit of a hole right there. Not quite as clean as the first one. I think he's going to go down the middle using the transition, hopping across, manages to save it and still get the full pull with that backside one out of the back of the wait the line feature.
Coming into the Henshaw West Rock hack. On his toes, going up 50-50, 50-50, dropping down board slide. Pretzel.
And wraps into the line 270. Yeah,
out.
Guzzo. Coming around the back straight. Now, we saw him actually go for the pipe king. Is he going to do it again? That's what he was after. There's that wrapped into the line 270 yet again, and then does the same rotation.
Oh, this is a solid run so far.
Yeah.
So really putting it down here.
So he's going to go.
Can he keep it going?
Oh, getting about halfway down the third section of the mash rail. So Eric going to go front lip. Little tap on his way out of that incline. Back blunt, back 270. Popping it back round to his preferred natural foot. That's a regular little tap right there as well as he goes. Oh, that's the pull he's after. Getting all the way down that middle rail on the mega pull. Thinking about that 270 again, but it was getting all the way to the long in a stylish way. Here we go. Eric Guzzo, final hit, last rider, 35+ men riders. Whoa, going all out, getting that early handle pass on what's basically an early back mob. John Trailing, take it away for the 35+ men's division.
Yeah, so exciting to watch the spinning division every year. To watch the men just come out and keep shredding, no matter what age, just showing that, the guys can keep shredding at, 40, 50. It's crazy to see, and it's really encouraging for me to see that what's possible at an older age in the sport. So give it up for 4th place in the 35 and plus division for Martin Jorge Crespin. Congratulations, making it to this finals, taking the 4th spot.
Right, everybody, go to you.
We're stoked to have you out here ripping. This setup is super difficult. So now in 3rd place, rounding out the podium in the Pro Men division, 35 and plus, is Alexi Pogasser.
Slightly third there.
I said, give it up.
Get up there, get up there.
So awesome to see all of these guys just throwing it out there. In 35 and plus, their body, probably not taking the impact as well as some of these younger kids, but still going out there for the love of the sport and just doing it because they love wakeboarding. And in 2nd place in the 35 and plus division, Jan Krugerhoven. So give it up for Jan.
Yes.
So these these guys in the 35 and plus division just showing us what it's all about. Going out here, having fun on the water, and just having a smile on their face the entire time, doing it for the passion. And one of the guys having the most fun of this entire contest, taking first place in the 35 and plus division, Eric Guzu. So stoked, just recording. And that's what it's really about, guys. So give it up for him.
Yeah, man. Very nice.
So again, congratulations to all these guys. Just reminding us what it's about. But they all always have a smile on their face and just loving the sport of wakeboarding, no matter what age you're at.
All right. Look right at John, right there.
So give it up for all these guys in the 35 plus division.
All righty, come on, off your pop. You've had your line, mate. So they're just blown their knees out left and right, getting down on the podium, but that'll be fine. They'll be right for next year.